Jetta. 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 Yikes. All right, anyways, this is my 2021 Volkswagen Jetta S. Yes, I was too poor to buy an automatic or a GLI or an R-Line. It is what it is. While I absolutely love out of this car, there are some things about it that some people might not like. So I'm gonna go over that with you. Number one, the electronic parking brake. So you might be thinking to yourself, everything has an electronic e-brake now. Why is that such a downside? Well, with this specific electronic e-brake, if you let the e-brake set up long enough engaged, and if you live in a high humidity environment, the e-brake can cause damage to the brake rotors and leaves massive rust spots on the rotor. If you do get a Mark 7 Jetta and you live in a high humidity environment, this might want to be your everyday driver. I love getting this comment. Sometimes I'll just put my car into neutral and turn the e-brake on and I'm talking to somebody that's outside my car and they'll be like, oh my gosh, what is that noise? Is your car okay? Because the e-brake engaging, you can hear it. And that's just the nature of it. That's just how it is. I left the back wheels dirty for you guys because you're worth it. This car has approximately 11,064 miles on it at the moment. The rear brakes, because that is where the e-brake clamps on, the rear brakes have already started squeaking, which is great. Granted, I had already planned on replacing all of the brake pads on this vehicle. Did I really want to do it at around the 10,000 mile mark? I mean, not really, but here we are. Number two, which you're probably thinking, if I already clicked on this video, I'm kind of already sold on this part, but a lot of people have gripes about the styling of the Mark 7 Jetta. To me, it's very anti-Cyber-Oak, and that's why I like it, but for most people, they look at it and they're just like, it's a car. It's just car. Because yes, it might just be car, but it stands apart from everything else on the market that has stupid faux vents. Well, don't look at that. The third thing is unknown reliability. Is it going to hold up to the test of time? To be honest with you, it's a Volkswagen.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Will it probably reach 100,000 miles without any issues? Probably not. Does it get me to point A, B, C, and wherever I need to go? Like, sure. Will it do that 10 years from now? To be determined. As far as reliability goes on the 1.4T, for the most part, I haven't really heard anything catastrophic going on with these engines. They just get good gas mileage and they don't produce horsepower. Now, it is a full interference motor, as most motors are these days. So with that being said, when your belt goes bye-bye, so does your engine.
Hello, darkness, my old.
But that's also what warranties are for. Also, the warranty on these vehicles is a little bit shorter than the generation beforehand. With pre-2020 Volkswagen models, you got a 6-year, 72,000 mile warranty on your vehicle. With 2020 and up, you only get a 4-year, 50,000 mile warranty. But in order to kind of counteract them shaving off 2 years of your warranty, they did decide to give you the first 2 oil changes free. If you were thinking about purchasing one of these vehicles, I would steer away from the automatic transmission. It is, for lack of a better term, a slush box. However, with the 6-speed manual, Volkswagen's pretty good about making manual transmissions that last for a while. However, I'll say this, if you do want to get like a GLI, they come with the DSG transmission, which is Volkswagen's performance automatic, and it's pretty sound. So unless it has a DSG or a 6-speed, I would probably stay away from it. Also, if you're trying to push a lot of power on the 6-speed transmission, the clutch is apparently paper thin, and it do not like to be pushed any further than it's already getting pushed. So you might be thinking to yourself, if you knew all of these issues were a thing, then why did you get this car? Well, essentially, the risks were calculated and a decision was made. Ultimately, I wanted a car that got good gas mileage, I could mod easily, something that came in a fun color and had a 6-speed transmission and was pretty fun to drive. I work as an automotive photographer for a very big dealership, and I drive a lot of vehicles. I had considered getting a Corolla, I had actually considered getting a Civic, I considered getting a Miata, and I had considered getting this. And ultimately, this just made the most sense for what I needed. The handling on it is very nice. While in its stock form, because this is obviously not the most stock Jetta in the world, the acceleration is just okay. You know, with a few little mods, you can push at least just a little bit more horsepower and torque, and that's not the worst thing. So if you like a decent aftermarket, like the practicality of a sedan, the practicality of getting good gas mileage, the functionality of having space, and the fun of having a car that you can easily mod and drives pretty well, then this is the car for you. If you want something that has a little bit more oomph and styling and more well-known long-term reliability, then this might not be the car for you. But at the end of the day, we all like what we like, and this is what I like. Anyways, like and subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and do the thing, okay? You know what it is. Anyways, okay. Love you, bye.